We are at Istanbul at the third edition of the International Insurance Forum. This year, this edition is dedicated to motor insurance. We are together with our partner from Istanbul Underwriting Center. Can you tell us why do you think it's important to organize a conference like that on such a topic?
Welcome, first of all, and thank you very much for having giving us the opportunity to be a partner with your esteemed company, XPRIMM, and we are very happy to co-organize with yourselves the third edition of Motor Insurance Conference, which we believe will continue for many years. And as you said, motor insurance is the main subject of our conference because motor business is the main topic in our region, not only in Turkey, but in all the surrounding countries, in the MENA region, in the other Turkic states, and the Eastern Europe. Motor is always the driving force of the insurance market, and which needs to be taken carefully. If not, we can make lots of losses, which has been the cases for many companies in the past, which still is for some companies. That is why we need to come together, share our knowledge in that topic, together with our partners or friends in all the region. So this is not something which we can handle on our own, but we need to be in a position to share our experience and try to find the best practice in various areas of this business. This is why this conference is very important, and we value it very much to be done in Istanbul, which has also a central place in the region.
Yes, but coming back to the Turkish insurance market, what can you tell us about it? It was affected by the economic crisis. How did it evolve in the last years?
Turkey has a strong economy, but still, as we are part of the world, we are also having some impacts from the changes in the world. We cannot say that we have suffered from the economic crisis, but we can say that we have felt the impact of the crisis, especially with the diminishing demand from the market. But still, as we have a growing economy and growing number of citizens in the cities, this also is having a compensating impact on this crisis. Still, insurance market has been able to develop in past years, but having a profitable portfolio, especially for motor, not only limited to motor, but motor is the main issue, has always been a problem for our insurance market. That is why we are having so much interest from our market players to this conference, because they are also open to have to share the experiences from other countries as well.
How much does the motor insurance business represent from the entire insurance industry in Turkey?
It's approximately 60% of this market premium. For some companies it's more, but also if you add the MTPL, it is really an important issue.
Yes.
And in last years, after the abolishment of the compulsory tariff for motor third-party liability, which we call MTPL, the competition has turned to be a severe one, but with the necessity of more technical approach, more actuarial studies and reserve reviews. So the motor business is coming more and more technical in last 5 years, and it will be so in more and more in coming years.
Do you consider that the pricing level at the moment reflects the paid claims, the necessary level for covering all the losses?
It is not necessary. That's why companies are having losses. For many years they have tried to compensate this with non-motor business profit, but there's competition everywhere, and now it's time for the companies to make money out of motor business. Of course, we cannot say that everybody is having loss. There are some companies who are making profit, but if you consider the general of the market is losing money, and it has to come to an end. And that's why all the conferences, all the actuarial meetings are receiving lots of interest from insurance companies. They really want to have better outcomes, and the partners, the subcontractors giving service to insurance companies are also an important player for this business, because they are the ones who are in a position to give us some room for profit by having some reduction on our expenses.
Yeah, because the insurer are with big volumes of business.
Yes.
There. What can you tell us to be the main issues of the motor insurance business in Turkey, to make like 5 bullets or something like that?
Actually, the main issue is profit.
Yeah.
The second one is to have the segmentation, to find the correct clients, and to be able to give the correct price upon the deserve, upon the performance of the driver, which is very important. All the topics in the last 5 years maybe was on the segmentation, so that the bad ones will not have a negative impact on the good drivers. This is the one we need to protect, because these are the good clients also.
There are databases with the claims history or something like that?
Sure, there are databases, and also Turkish government and the Treasury has had lots of effects on having new establishments such as Tramer or other central database collection centers who are following up the claim records. And thanks to these efforts, in the last 4 or 5 years, things has turning in a better way, but still there is room to go.
In all the region, bodily injury claims are an issue because they are growing and they are affecting the insurer's business. Is this a problem for Turkey at the moment?
Definitely, this is a problem for Turkey. Especially, there has been some discussions between the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Treasury regarding the bodily injury claims during the car accidents, when the other party is liable, and also there is the Social Security who can be in a position to pay the claim, but the Ministry of Health is of course trying to have this money from the insurance companies.
Yes, of course.
But then these are sometimes are not reflected on the premium, so you are staying in a position of paying lots of claims with a very limited premium income. If you try to make the correct underwriting, then the premiums will rise heavily. So this is an important issue, to have the correct split between this, under whose responsibility we should see the bodily claims, because sometimes they are coming really huge to insurance companies, especially for some late reporting period as well.
We will probably hear more about that during the conference, because this is a hot topic on our list. Another topic is regarding the fraud. Is this a hot issue for the Turkish market also?
It's embarrassing, but it is yes.
Yeah, and it's not embarrassing because it's the same for all the countries.
Yes, this is a topic. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, with the efforts of the government of having this central database following up the claims and other efforts, it has been diminished. But still, this is a constant struggle between us and the people who are trying to make fraud. There is always a constant fight. So we are developing ourselves and they are developing their techniques. So it will continue like this, I guess. And we need to really share our experiences to have a broader vision of what can be done and how we should protect our business, the insurance market.
And my final point is regarding our topic on cross-border cooperation. Do you consider that it's important for countries all over the region, let's say, and all over the world to contribute in order to diminish the level of the damages?
Definitely, because if we increase our communication, this will give us, as I told you, a broader vision, and we will understand the other countries' realities. Then it will give us the strength to make the correct underwriting for especially international covers, because we are giving international covers, and the motor bureau, each motor bureau in each country, yes, they have some connection between each other, but if they see each other in conferences such as ours, they will have better understanding, because face-to-face interaction is a very strong arm, I guess, and it will give much more strength to this cooperation, not only from email or text messages, but seeing people, knowing each other, will bring us together and really will be in a better position to cope with the difficulties of having some distances between us.
Please, for our viewers, can you give us a few details about the Istanbul Underwriting Center? Because I know that you are doing very many things. Can you detail on your activity?
Istanbul Underwriting Center, shortly IUC, is a consulting company actually. We are organizing trainings, conferences, and we give reinsurance consultancy. Lately, we are setting up our broking house. So IUC reinsurance and insurance broker will be active in the region, and we will be looking to broaden the scope of our services in the broking side as well. And we are very much interested with the international communication. That is why we see Istanbul as a center of such conferences such as ours, and for all other activities, trainings, or forums, because Istanbul is an easy reach from everywhere. So we see ourselves lucky to be positioned here, and also we are lucky to have partners like yourselves.
Thank you very much.